Hi, it's V.
I'm Steve.
And today, we are in the Amazon. Okay, we're not actually in the Amazon, but we're sharing pictures from the beginning of our honeymoon. We flew from Lima to Puerto Maldonado in the Peruvian Amazon. When we landed in Puerto Maldonado, we got this truck that took us to a boat, and the truck just had like garden seats in the back of the truck. It was quite a bizarre truck. You don't even remember the truck.
I've got no memory of the truck at all. Usually you've got full of hell on the truck,
but you remember the boat?
Yeah, I remember the boat, yeah.
And you get in the boat, and they took us to the reserve area and Inkaterra, which you'll see in a moment. This was our resort. The Inkaterra resort in the Amazon was stunning. The grounds were stunning. There was a main building where there was check-in, and you ate there every night. You could get drinks there. And then every couple or family had their own little bungalow, private bungalow. Oh, and the bungalows had twin beds, and do you remember the hammocks?
Yeah.
I have a great picture of Steve in a hammock. You also got a water bottle and citronella splash for the bugs, although it wasn't that buggy. Every night they put down the mosquito nets, so you slept in the mosquito netting. And this is our guide, Ivan. It's a terrible picture, but it's the only one I have. He was a genius when it came to the Amazon. He was born and raised there. He knew all of the plants. Remember, he was showing us all the medicinal plants.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And this is an agouti on the grounds of our hotel. They had a few wild animals like this one, and I thought this was a wild pig, but it actually has a proper name. And he was out most days. We saw him a few times.
Yeah, he would roam around. He was basically like the dog.
Yeah, he was the dog of the place.
Yeah.
Now, these scarlet macaws, there were 2 scarlet macaws that woke me up every morning about 5 in the morning by being so noisy. But this was taken literally from my bed. That's how close they were.
Yeah, when you went in the little bath area, you could see them through the window.
Yeah.
At the top, yeah.
Now, the first night, Steve went around an excursion around the campsite.
Yeah, a nighttime tour, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I didn't. I had a headache that night, and I'm so glad I didn't, because do you see what I see? Yeah, there were tarantulas not too far from where we were staying. Of course, they don't bother anybody, but then we took excursions like this Canopy walk, where you walked on several. How many bridges were there?
About half a dozen, wasn't it?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Up in the canopy, and we saw gorgeous flora, fauna. We also saw the world's biggest snail. Oh, and this bird.
Tour.
Yeah, I had to look up the name. I didn't know what it was.
No idea. Right.
And in a moment, where's my snail? Come on.
Yeah, we're walking back down the dock.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, it was up in as we're walking on the bridges in the canopy.
We had a snail at the...
Yeah, no, there were 2, but the biggest one was up in the canopy walkway.
Okay, right.
There he is. Honestly, his house was as big as my hand. He was...
Yeah, he was pretty big. Yeah,
I will never in my life see a snail that big. This is our night tour. We took a night tour on the river, and we saw caiman and a capybara and
I don't know.
I think maybe that was it.
Yeah, mainly the caiman, wasn't it?
But they're shining a flashlight on him so we could see him.
Yep.
Another one of our excursions, we went into this little area full of what our guide called stinky birds. This is not a stinky bird.
No.
This is a cute little bird. That's a stinky bird. I have no idea why he calls them that, but they were everywhere, and look how colorful they are. I can see why they think dinosaurs are colorful if they came from birds. But they were everywhere in this little area. And we saw a sloth. This was our first ever sloth sighting.
Yeah.
We've seen some in Costa Rica since,
Yeah.
but
Back when we were three of us in the canoe for you, me and Ivan,
yeah,
on our own.
yeah, we had a
What
personal
area?
tour,
Yeah.
just the three of us. And this is actually in our
In the
camp area, and these are lovely red ants that bit me. I got bitten twice by these things, but Ivan showed us which plant we could rub on it to make it numb.
Yeah.
So we did different excursions every day. Ivan was our one and only guide. And for the first day, for the Canopy walkway, we had 2 other couples. But then the rest of the time, it was just the 3 of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the Amazon was fascinating. I mean, you can tell by the pictures, the flora, the fauna. We walked one day in rain. We had mud up to our knees, but it was just incredible to see it.
Oh yeah, yeah, I mean.
And we almost didn't go to the Amazon. When I started planning our honeymoon, it was the thing I nearly took out. I thought, I don't like bugs. I'm not an outdoorsy person. We don't need to be going to the Amazon. And the guy in Peru who I was planning with said, no, go to the Amazon. You won't regret it. I'm so glad he said that, because I think, okay, Galapagos is on another level, but I think this was the favorite part of our Peru
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
honeymoon,
Yeah,
because
definitely. Yeah,
it
if
was,
we had more time there, I would have.
yeah.
I wish we did have more time though.
Oh, it was incredible. It was just incredible. And if you're ever in the area, if you go to Peru, try to go to the Amazon for a couple of days. It is so worth it. It's fantastic. Thank you all so much for watching. We really appreciate it.